What's up, everybody? Welcome to the PodBoss episode 4, and I'm so excited. I'm with my friend Dan Landry. What's up, dude?
What's up?
Good to see you. Holy shit! I got my Duff beer. It's not real beer. It's still very sober. I just want everybody to know that. It's an orange sparkling beverage. I'm gonna crack this real quick. And I'm gonna cheers you.
With my water.
That was so New England. I'm gonna cheers you. Oh, that's good.
Wet the palate a little bit.
Dude, what's going on?
Nothing much. Just hanging out, working a little bit.
Working a little bit?
A little bit, trying to find some acting gigs, you know.
That was actually going to be my first question. Are you still acting?
I'm trying.
You're trying. Hey.
I'm applying to I'm a backstage account. I'm like applying to everything I can on there.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Have you gotten anything?
Not yet.
That's okay. Keep grinding.
But one I'm going to be doing script reads, like I'm gonna do script analysis and try to send in a pre-screen. It's in Armenia.
What?
It's in Armenia where the film's gonna be taking place. But this is just I've seen it and I'm gonna apply for it. So who knows? Paid travel, good pay. But that's not why I'm doing it. I want to be in movies.
Yeah.
The pay's fine.
Yeah.
But
I slowed down.
Yeah.
I slowed down. By choice, though.
Yeah.
By choice. People still ask me if I'm acting, and I don't know. It's not really in my heart right now.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I kind of went back to my first love, which is music. Mm-hmm. So that's what I'm really focused on.
Noticed.
Yeah, that's what I've been really focused on. The acting, I think, will come.
Yeah.
I'm just not into it right now. I just feel like for a long time, I've vented to you.
Yeah.
Vented? Is that that's a word?
Yeah.
Vented?
Yeah.
I vented to him for a long time that I just feel like every time I would try to reach out to somebody, they just didn't want to.
You get sidelined.
Didn't want to mess with me, and it was kind of like that took a toll on me.
Yeah.
I was kind of like, what the fuck? What's wrong with me?
Yeah.
You know? And then I'd see the next person getting gigs, and I'm like, yo, I was turning into a little hater for a little bit. I was like, man, screw that person, man. What about me, dude? I'm so good.
That ego was fluffed up.
Yeah, dude. I was like, what about me? I'm so good at acting. You know? You should call me sometime. But I came down. My head was above the clouds a little bit. I came down, and I'm like, it'll happen when it happens.
Yeah.
And I want to work on music because I love making music, you know?
Entertainment. It's all in the entertainment circle.
And then this popped up. It was an idea with me and my brother-in-law, who was a producer. Shout out to Masterson Photography. Plug.
Woo-hoo. Plug.
And I was like, let's do a podcast. And he was like, okay, let's do it.
That sounds like a response from him.
Yeah.
I've only met him a few times, but that does sound like a response.
Yeah. No, it's been fun. We really enjoy it. And then we got my buddy Mike Briz. He holds down Briz Media. Check out his tag on Instagram. Plug. So, thank you for letting me know about the acting. So you got a few things in the works right now.
Yeah, and I do have a couple. I'm doing something with Rick Chandler. It's like a 2-line role. It's just a soldier.
Wait a minute. It's not just a soldier.
Yeah, no.
You're playing the best fucking soldier.
I hope so.
Yeah, that's how you look at it.
I know, but I like to be humble, so I don't want to be like, ooh, I'm doing this thing and
be humble. You can be humble.
Braggadocious.
You can be humble, but be proud.
Yeah,
that's what I mean by that. Yeah. Be proud, dude. Whatever you get.
No, I know.
I don't care
because everything is something of a learning experience when it comes to that. So
I totally want to still act. I really, really do. I just don't think it's time.
Yeah.
I don't think it's my time yet. Yeah. I'm raising my son right now, and I'm busy. Mm-hmm. You know, I'm too busy right now to do all that. And I read something the other day. It was all these actors that didn't get roles until they were like in their 40s and 50s.
Every time I think about age-wise and getting into acting, I always think about, and for some reason I'm going to drop his name.
Morgan Freeman.
Yes, thank you. Because I might have even said it to you or you, whatever.
I read it the other
always
day.
Think about.
Yeah.
Morgan Freeman was like 50 or something like that.
I did hear that not too long ago, but he was in that list.
Yeah, and it's always it's never too late. Yeah. As long as you want to do it and you keep at some point wanting to get involved. It's not going to be. You might not get the roles you wanted to 20 years ago. Yeah. But at least you'll still be able to do it.
Yeah, dude, I'm telling you now. I hate to keep bringing back because I'm sober, but it's the truth. Well, no, I appreciate that, but it's the truth.
Yeah.
Now that I have, like, I don't know, I've put things in perspective for people. Like, when I said I was turning into a hater for a little bit, dude, I'm so proud of those people now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I see their, like,
that's good.
Their hustle, and I'm like, yo, good for you. Like, that's so dope. But when I was drinking, I was, like, miserable and negative, and I'm like, man, what about me, dude?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But that's what alcohol can do.
I know.
So that's what it is.
That's what it can do.
Yeah.
And I remember me, you, and Ronnie were hanging out. Not my brother, Ronnie. Your friend Ronnie that you've introduced me to. We went on an audition, and I was, like, hungover. Remember that?
Where was it?
It was in Boston. It was at Boston Casting.
It was... Oh.
It was at Boston Casting.
Oh, but we it wasn't really an audition, though. We went to do... It was, like...
We didn't actually, like, do lines or nothing.
Yeah. I know what you're talking
I don't even know what the hell we did.
I don't remember
We
either.
stood in line. I think we gave, like, our information.
We dropped off our info.
But we went, and I remember being, like, hungover. You know what I mean? And, like, I was telling you guys, like, well, I'm going to stop drinking. You know? And, like, the next day I was drinking. Yeah. You know? That's how long I've put, like, drinking... Tried to put drinking on hold, and I just couldn't do it. I just kept making those excuses. But now look at me, kid. What's up? You know?
Just keep going.
So
what is it? One day at a time.
At a time. So I drink Duff now.
There you go.
Have you ever been to Universal?
Yes.
I got that at Universal one time, but it was a real beer.
Yep.
It was dope.
Was it good?
Yeah, it was in, like, Simpson land.
Nice.
It was dope. Yeah, it was fun. So what else is new? What else is going on?
Honestly, not a lot.
No.
Not a lot. Going into this morning, I'm like, I don't got a lot going on. But I'm usually just hanging out, watching movies, aspiring to be in the movies, you know?
No, I watch...
like, a lot of my day-to-day is, like, again, fault is on me for wanting to act so bad, but I'm in the stages of, like, so some of the roles, like, I'll look at it and be like, all right, I got to do this script read, send in an audition video, and I won't go all in. Like, I won't, like, take the time to do it, because I'm working, too, so it's, like, trying to, like, set sole hours just for looking at the script, and it's not motivation for me lately.
Yeah, that's okay. It'll come to you. Yeah. For a long time, I had writer's block, and I just kind of put that on the back burner, too, because, like, once that happens to me, I get, like, super pissed off. Yeah. But now I'm just like writing like crazy. You know what I mean? I'm trying to think. There was something that I wanted to talk to you about, but now I'm drawing a blank here.
See,
shoot, it'll come to me.
Hold up.
Yep.
Or bring it back. But so what I thought, because we were talking a little bit beforehand, and you mentioned you were going to bring up the audition for Boston Casting or whatever that we did. I thought what you were going to bring up was the one. Remember when we went to Fall River to audition for.
Was it that Mark Wahlberg movie?
I don't know if it was Mark Wahlberg.
We just dropped off our folders again.
We like slid it under the door, I think, because they weren't even open. And
they said like, no more
applications, so we just did it anyways.
Whatever, dude.
If you see it, then look at it.
It's very interesting. Remember that movie?
Oh yeah,
that was very interesting.
Yeah.
We've done 3 films together. Was it 3? That like Star Wars one that I never saw.
Did I never give you your copy?
I don't think I saw that.
I don't think I ever gave you
that one, and then the one where you got sliced up with a machete.
Yeah, that was
that one.
Going into that,
I got a screwdriver through the throat. Oh, the jaw.
And slap it in the face if you want to just send it downward.
Oh, I don't care. It is what it is.
Going into that one, I remember you were like, "What the heck are we doing? What are we doing here?"
Dude, I get wicked, like, sketched out with, like, certain things, and I didn't know, like, this film at all. I didn't know anything about it. I had my lines, I think, for, like, a month and a half. I didn't start reading my lines until remember on the way there? I'm, like, reading the thing. I'm like, you think I got it? He's like, I don't know. We'll see. And I think we got it, but the thing that pissed me off the most is there was so many bugs. Remember?
Yeah, there were a lot of bugs.
I was like, this is stupid. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm getting so pissed off trying to deliver these lines, and it's just like bug after bug.
You would have thought we were at like a rainforest or something.
Oh, it was terrible.
It was crazy. Well, we were kind of in like a wooded area, but it was still worse than I would have thought.
Yeah. That was like, I think that was my only horror movie that I've ever done, which was fun. That shit was sticky, whatever that blood was.
Yeah. I forget I don't know what it was that he used to create it, but it was
cool.
sticky, yeah.
It was cool. I like how I turned around and he put a screwdriver here and then it looked like it came out. It was pretty cool. And then what else? We did Joe McGee's Letters for Annie film.
Yeah.
Remember that film?
We did that one, and then Letters for Annie. I was gonna say I don't know if were you in Reflections?
No, I was supposed to play Andy, the lead role in that, but I just didn't take it.
That's right.
A lot of stuff happened with my dad at that time.
That's
right.
I
was like,
yeah, that was that. I
can't do it.
How is he?
He's great. He's doing good. He's doing good. I mean, I think he's recovered as much as he's gonna recover. Right. But hey, I think he's okay. He still has like a super disability and stuff because of it, but But you know what it is, what it is.
He's here.
Doing all right.
So
yeah,
that's good, right?
That's the thing that's most important to me is that he's here. That was a tough time in my life, dude. Real tough time. It's your dad. Yeah. You only get one.
Yeah.
Damn, I can't think of what I wanted to ask you, bro. That sucks.
So,
I'm super pissed.
So, speaking on dads, I'm gonna tell a story. I don't know if I told you.
What's up?
So my father, growing up, he was in the picture, like single mom.
Mm-hmm.
They were split. He was in the picture up until around, I always say 10-ish, because I remember being in karate at the time or whatever, and I hadn't seen him for a while after that. He just never reached out because it didn't end up working out. There was a lot of like back and forth, like behind the scenes, I guess, that he felt pushed away, like he shouldn't be involved, kind of thing. I won't go too into detail because I don't know the details. I don't want to create what I've heard, and it's just one-sided,
Mm-hmm.
But so we ended up meeting up. My son was like 2 at the time, and he like reached out to me, and I was like, I don't know what I should do, like if I should even bother. At some point, I got into my head, well, he does have a grandson, so let's see. So we met up, and we went to Riverside, near the Carousel, whatever that park across the street is. I don't know what it's called.
Crescent Park?
Is that what it is?
Oh,
like
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Sat there, talked.
Crescent Park.
Yeah, talked like for a while. We were there all day. And long story short, it was a Monday, and again, so the story I'm gonna tell is like only what I've heard from like his friend. I don't know the actual truth, but I'm gonna give you a quick at the end what boggles my whole mind about the whole thing. So that Friday, according to his friend, and I don't remember his name, and I don't need to say his name anyways, but he hadn't drank in a while because he needed to not drink to have his license. And he went to, he's Sicilian, so he used to go, not that matters, but he used to go to all the feasts. Like he loved that's what he did. Greek, any feast, he would go to the feast. So that Friday he went to a Greek festival, I guess. Again, according to them, he drank, he was on different heart medicine. The culmination of everything, he had passed away.
Oh shit.
And I don't want to get emotional, but I just wanted to because I don't know if I've ever told you this, so why not tell you now? Because it's long and winded, and so it's weird to have met him on that Monday. It felt real good, and then Friday, you get that feeling like, damn, what was that even for?
Damn, dude.
But I always take the positive out of it.
Mm.
And he said a lot of stuff to me that day, and it was a lot of closure. So it was like,
the universe happens, man.
Yeah.
The universe works in mysterious ways is what I mean.
Yeah. So I didn't come out of that feeling wicked sad or wicked, I don't know, hateful toward anything specific, toward God or anything about it. I just looked at the positive of it, at least I got to meet him, even if my son didn't, kind of thing. Not meet him, I'm sorry. Catch back up with him. And so, like I said, according to even the detective, I guess there wasn't any foul play. It was just a the liquor with the medicine kind of thing supposedly was what did it. Natural causes, I guess.
Damn.
But I just talked to... This is where I'm going to circle back to, because I said I was going to tell you something that makes it all boggling. I was at the doctor with my son on a checkup thing, and I had brought up... I don't know how it came up, but I had brought up my father and how he passed away, and he was like, that wouldn't be what would kind of give anybody a heart attack. I guess like the whole picture of what might have happened wasn't what would have done it. So maybe, I don't know. It's weird because I don't know now.
So you didn't even get any like final like information of what happened?
His death certificate says natural causes. But the story is the liquor and the new heart medicine and the other medicines what is what could have done it.
Wow.
It's strange.
First, I'm sorry to hear that.
No, it's okay.
You know,
it works.
That sucks. You know, that's a terrible thing. But now that you've been a dad. How old is your son?
It's gonna be 11.
11
next month.
Wow.
April. Yeah. 11.
But you're a dad, and see how like your situation made you want to be better.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Even if it doesn't work out with the mom,
right?
You still want to be the best dad you can be, and that's how I feel about my kid.
I'm still
like I'll go to the ends of the earth for my son. You know, that's just how much I love him.
I just had to buy him another phone.
He has a phone?
Yes.
Damn, I had a beeper at his age. A fucking beeper.
I did not want to get him a phone because he was 10. It's like he doesn't need a phone. But all his friends had phones. It's like that's what we're in. It's like all his friends have phones.
Damn.
So he had one, and like his father, at probably his age, he'd get mad and break stuff, right? You know? Damn it, you know? So he broke it. Had to get him another one.
Never.
But it's like, I don't see him as, like, I see him whenever, like all the time. But he doesn't come over as much as he used to, just kind of like hanging out with the friends, always with the grandmother kind of thing. He's got a little brother too, so he's like, but I'm a phone call away. I'm always I'm always around.
I don't want that, dude. I'm so like I look ahead, you know, and I'm like, man, one day my son's not gonna want to chill with me.
Yeah. That's kind of like, it's not that he doesn't want to, but like he'll be like,
I know I was a teenager or I was a kid, whatever. I get it.
So today earlier this week he's like, I'll be over Sunday. We'll hang out. We'll watch Free Guy, right?
Oh, was that good?
We didn't watch it yet. Oh. He didn't even come over.
Oh, yeah,
today, right?
It's today, yeah.
But he had a sleepover last night at his grandmother's house, so maybe he'll come over. Maybe not. But he's got school. It's like, it's that stage right now.
Yeah. I was that kid, man. I was the same way, dude. Any chance I could be out with my friends, I was out with my friends. I mean, all the time. Yeah. You know, but speaking of temper, was that you when you were a kid? You had a temper?
Well, I was always a big video game head. Yeah. And video games are awesome, but they get you pissed, right? So, like, if you're not doing good, I don't know. Okay. No. So, you can get, like, you'll be playing, and this is, like, the Super Nintendo days, so it's like...
I played, but I didn't get mad.
So...
But I got a story for you when you're done.
You know I've always been a Wayne head.
A what? Yeah. Yep.
Lil Wayne.
Yep.
So, I actually... I was young.
Weezy.
I think it was 9. It might have been 9, 10, like the same time that I really wasn't seeing my dad as much. But it was when the Block is Hot album came out.
Wow.
And I always know I have to go back and look at the year to say what age I was. But it was like 9, 10. And so I used to play, it was a Batman game. And you could it was like one of the first Batman games where you could, I think it was Batman and Robin. I don't remember it. But... you could drive the vehicles around the city.
Yeah.
So I'd be driving through the city either on Robin's bike or in the Batmobile with The Block is Hot on. Just The Block is Hot. Just driving through the city. Like, I don't know. It was weird.
That's hilarious.
But, it's crazy because for what reason was I? It was just
I liked video games.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not going to say that I didn't. I liked video games, but I wasn't like... I didn't have to play them, like, at all. But when it came to, like, playing video games, I think my brother ruined it for me. And this is, like, a funny-ass story to me anyway. I think my brother ruined it for me because whenever we played games, when we had regular Nintendo, you know, Super Nintendo, N64, and then all that stuff. But I always had to be second player. I could never be first player. And then if I was beating him, he'd either shut the game off, he'd go over to the game and go and shut it off. I'd be like, the hell, man?
I didn't have that.
Or he'd throw the remote. I'm just sitting there like, I'm not playing with you no more, dude. I'm not playing no more. I'm not doing it. And then I just like stopped playing. Because it wasn't fun.
But you got pissed, right?
I didn't get mad. He got mad.
But you got pissed that you wouldn't play anymore because the game would ruin it. Well, not the game would ruin it, but you couldn't do your best because the game would get shut off.
I just felt like I couldn't like be better in the game because he'd get like pissed off. So I had to kind of lay in the cut and just lose.
So now, so that's a good example of how you can get pissed playing video games because it's just it's basically your brother is the computer saying you're not playing. You suck. That. You tried so many times. Now you don't know how to play right because you're so flustered. Super Nintendo, I'm 10. Smashing controllers on the floor and stuff. Just, oh my God. Yeah, you just get pissed off.
Let Jackson smash a controller. I'm not buying another damn one.
Yeah, you say that now.
I'm like, all right, buddy, we'll go buy another one. No problem. What's it, $175?
Maybe by then it might be.
He's going to have it's going to be like a video game hologram is what he's going to have in the future. He's going to be like at the wall like, that's what he's going to be doing. Playing video game holograms. It's true.
So, I'm sure you remember Richie Rich, the movie, right? Have you seen it?
Because I always wanted a McDonald's in my house.
Well, I was going, because you were talking about the video game. Like, do you remember when they were in the mall? And I think they were in the mall. And he had like the full like VR thing on playing. Yeah, now look what we got now.
I know.
We got the Oculus, which is full VR. It's crazy.
Macaulay Culkin. Yeah, that was a good movie. Yeah. I like that movie. Richie! When she's like hanging on the nose and shit. Remember like the Mount Rushmore? The guy's like shooting at them. You remember that part? I don't remember at the very end? Sorry if I ruined it, but it came out in 94.
Yeah, there's no spoiler for that movie.
I think it came out in 94, right? It was pretty...
I don't know. It's old.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Man, I miss old movies, though. Yeah, I mean, I just got... what movies did I get for my birthday? My wife got them for me. They were like in the original packages. Beauty and the Beast and something else. Might have been Aladdin.
Oh, like
I love Disney.
So. Yeah. Oh, yeah, me too.
Yeah, so she got them at like a thrift store, but the lady keeps them like pristine, and there's just so many, like nobody wants them. But having the original like Disney movies is like sick. Mm-hmm. Like I wanna go get more. To be honest with you.
Oh, actually, speaking of like Disney, and that was like, I mean, it still is a part of a lot of kids' lives growing up now. But like when we were growing up, Hocus Pocus.
Oh yeah.
Dude, they just did Hocus Pocus not that long ago, right?
I went
and it was
there.
In Providence and stuff, like in Newport.
My son, we took pictures with my son in front of the houses. Yeah.
I'm like,
did you go?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, I forgot where it went. I forgot where we went. My wife told me about it, so we went. I can't remember.
The house, so it's probably Salem then.
Nope, it was like 20 minutes from here.
Was it like a set, or
yeah.
was it? Oh, okay.
They were building the sets.
Okay,
they were building the sets. We got 2 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. So what we'll do is we'll take a quick break.
Okay.
And then we'll come back. We'll do like another maybe 15 minutes or so, because this was fun, right? You got 15 more minutes in you?
I got it.
All right, cool.
You got 3 hours left in you?
You're going to hear my son banging on the floor upstairs if we do 3 hours. All right, thank you guys for watching. I'm going to take a quick break. We'll be right back with Dan Landry. All right, thank you very much. Welcome back, everybody. Dan, welcome back, man. We had to take a quick break. Scott, explain to the viewers why we had to take a quick break here with the battery, just so everybody knows.
Yeah, please do. I'm very unaware why.
Because Chris is very impatient, and he doesn't understand camera literature.
That's one way of looking at it. No, I really want you to explain it. Explain it to them.
You can make it simple. You can make it just as simple. You can make it simple.
Make it simple.
Make it simple.
That's very shy.
International law says that you can only record at 30 minutes at a time, unfortunately.
Simple.
Boom. Roasted.
Boom. Boom. Boo.
See?
That's a liquor, and I shouldn't have brought that up.
Yo, I look extra bougie today, right?
Yeah, you do. Hey, real quick, when I pulled up and I saw you come at me with some chains on, I'm like... Is he in the studio right before here? I'm like, what are we doing?
I wish I was in the studio very soon. Right Shout out to Randy.
How come there's no like mic and soundproof session stuff right over here?
We're not there yet. We're not there yet.
All right, well, just take this mic and hang it up.
I've been going to Newcastle Sound for a long time, though. Shout out to my buddy Randy. That's my guy. He's recorded a lot of my songs. He actually, just a few months ago, sent me a text, and he says, He says, I need your address. I said, okay, yeah, for what? And he sends me in the mail a stack of CDs like this. No exaggeration, dude. No bullshit. Sends me a stack of CDs of all the songs I've ever recorded in his studio. Yeah, he found them in a box. I guess he kept copies. Because he always made me a copy before I left. And he had stuff that wasn't mixed, not mastered, all that stuff. So I brought him home, and I'm in my car. I'm driving to work in the morning. I'm like putting them in, and there were songs that I never recovered. I never found. Mm-hmm. So he had them, and I called my buddies immediately that were on the songs. I'm like, dude, listen to what I got, you know?
That's awesome.
So I was like, yeah, it's pretty cool to have him. So he just had a birthday. I think his birthday was yesterday. Happy birthday, brother.
Happy birthday. I don't know you.
We're both March people. Yeah, my birthday was the 15th.
Oh,
March 15th.
Happy birthday. Thanks, I already said it, I think.
You probably
on Instagram,
did.
Like an Instagram friend, right?
You probably did,
Because I didn't know.
Yeah. So I've been wanting to ask you this for a long time. You were doing a podcast, right, for a while? It was called, what was it called? Loaded?
No, so the Loaded series was my vlog series.
Oh,
my
it was
YouTube
his vlog.
Video vlog series. The podcast was Dr. Ramblings.
Oh, yeah. I remember when you were doing that.
Vlog.
Dr. Ramblings. Yeah. And
I'm not anymore.
You did that a few times, right?
The
you did
podcast? I did 10 or 11 episodes.
Oh, shit.
But it's all audio. It's no video. It's not like a nice...
What'd you use, like Anchor? A lot of people use Anchor. Nick Albanese uses Anchor.
I used
It's pretty cool. What is it?
Audacity.
Oh, see, yeah. So I think how Nick Albanese does it. He's done like 3 or 4 episodes already. He uses the Anchor on his phone.
Yeah.
And like just a camera, I guess, on his computer.
Yeah. So like I said,
But he's doing it. He's doing
I did audio, so I just had the mic and recorded, and then I used Audacity to just put it on.
You should go back to your podcast.
I've been thinking about it.
You should. It's fun, dude. I think it's fun. You know? And, like, you get the people involved, too. Like, a lot of people will comment on my stuff, which is pretty cool. I don't expect comments because I'm, only got 52 subscribers.
Said it again.
We need them subscribers. Get up there.
What is it? Free. What is it? Click subscribe, click like, all that jazz, right?
Yeah. Share, like, comment, subscribe. It's free. What are you doing?
I heard somebody say, make the red button go gray. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I just bit what they said, and it's fine.
Make the red button go gray. Oh, I get it.
You can't say it.
Why?
No, but I'm just saying.
What, they coined it?
Their swag, maybe.
I don't need to steal swag, bitch.
No, look at the chains, man.
Not you. The person who thought I stole their swag.
Yeah. Well, I know.
I bought 2 of these. I was gonna give you
one,
but I decided against it.
That's all right. I decided against it.
No, I'm just kidding. I bought 2, and I was like, because I wanted one for this one. My brother-in-law bought me the Lyrical Lemonade. You ever see those?
No.
They're like in a lot of Juice WRLD videos. Well, they were. Rest in peace.
No, I haven't.
No?
Seen anything.
You can't get those anywhere. Really? When did you get me those? Like 2 years ago?
No, last year. It was last year.
Last year. I only had one on the podcast. Dude, it's so bomb.
Yeah.
Delicious. But I want to do music videos this summer, and we're gonna do them. It's happening. We're doing them. I'm talking to the camera. We're doing them. And we're gonna put those in the video.
So I had a camera, and I was because you brought up the vlogs, the Loaded series. So all that was.
It was.
So all that was son of a bitch. Anyways, I follow somebody on YouTube by the name of Casey Neistat, and I might be butchering his name, and I'm
never heard of him.
But I liked the whole skateboarding vlog thing, and I'm not a skater, but I did buy a Loaded. That's why I named it the Loaded series. A Loaded longboard.
Oh.
And I just would go around skating with my camera and stuff.
I've never longboarded.
It's cool.
I razor scooted.
Me too.
Remember those fucking things? I tried to do tricks on walls and shit.
I've seen somebody do a backflip off of like a little...
Oh, no, I was way too fat to do all that.
Not in person, that was a video.
I was way too fat to do all that. I think I hopped the curb once. I thought I was going to be in the X Games.
I used to be stoked when I could bunny hop on my bike.
Yeah. My buddy Steve was good at that shit on bikes. He was the bravest kid I knew.
Yeah.
He would do these. I mean, people would set up jumps that looked like dog shit. I swear to God.
Plywood on rocks.
Oh, they look terrible. And I'm like, and he's like, "You're gonna go?" And I'm like, "Fuck that." I'm gonna die. And he's like, get out of the way. He fucking would just start miles back. He's like, fucking pedaling, fucking hits these jumps. I mean, when he's in the air, the fucking ramp falls apart. Yeah. He was nuts, dude. Yeah. He was nuts.
That's funny.
Yeah, I didn't have the balls to do that stuff.
I've had my share of front yard ramps. Nothing super crazy, but
I got more hurt doing like the wrestling, the backyard wrestling. Cause I remember my mom was like, you're gonna hurt yourself and all that stuff. Obviously, like what parents would say. And I'm like, I'm 14. I'm supposed to get hurt, you know. So like I would show up to the parks and stuff and we'd wrestle. Dude, I would throw myself off of like swing sets onto plywood, like through ladders into like a ditch of like thorns. Nice. You know, like shit like that.
Like some.
Dude, I'm hurting now. My back.
Mick Foley type of stuff over there.
Yeah, well, that's speaking of like my back and all that stuff hurting now. I'm only 35. Oh my god, I got so much more time left, and I'm already hurting. Yeah. But I picked up some CBD yesterday. Oh. Yeah, this man told me about some CBD. I've heard about it. I'm not stupid. I've heard about it before, but
what is CBD again?
I don't know.
No, but you said you weren't stupid. You've heard about it. So
no, I mean like they say it's for like it's to restore your like not restore health, but doesn't it like make
ligaments and stuff? No.
Sick of it. So it's supposed to like replenish your body, right? In a sense. So is that true?
I'm not a scientist, so don't
put it in the comments. Tell me what it does.
Yeah, correct me too, because I'm not perfect. But I had a Juul and I had bought CBD pods, and I did a bunch of research about it like a year or so ago. I don't have the Juul anymore, but I was smoking CBD joints, which is just THC below 1%, and the rest is the hemp plant, the CBD. And so it just helps your body naturally do what it does, rejuvenating.
My body's been doing a lot of M&M eating.
With rejuvenation and
cookies
and just being able to relax, and it's got a lot of mental properties too, like to be able to help you. I guess it can help with like depression and anxiety and stuff like that too.
Oh, no doubt. Yeah. Well, the one that I bought yesterday was a bottle like this big, and the guy threw in a nighttime one for me for free. Yeah. So I took the nighttime one, and I honestly I don't know if I'm tricking my brain to thinking that it worked, but yeah, dude, yeah. So
there's water in there with some food coloring.
Yeah, but I fell asleep, and I fell asleep good. I slept pretty good. But I have neck pain and back pain, and like as an electrician, like I'm fitting into places that I probably shouldn't. You know, my body's doing this and all this shit.
Like, snake game.
Yeah, so like my back, dude. At the end of the day, my neck, I'm like, ow. You know, so like, what do I need to do? And then he gave me like 4 free smoke samples, and I haven't done those yet. But you know, I even forgot to take the the shot today. Yeah, because I just forgot about it. I'm just like, I know I say I'm busy a lot, but I really am. Like my mind is like everywhere, and I just forget about shit. You know, I forget to text this fucking guy back. I mean, he helps me produce this shit, and I forget to text him all the time. It's nothing personal, but it's true. He's like, he'll see me and go, "The fuck, you to get my text?" I'm like, I don't know.
It did, but my brain doesn't work right now. Leave me alone.
Yeah, I just forget. You know, I just forget to text.
I don't know if I should go check in and see what's going on, but I find my stealth.
Your stealth?
I'm just giving you guys a preemptive vision.
New vocabulary.
Yeah. Sometimes I'm like not forgetting everything, but I feel like I purge a lot just for the sake of not worrying about a lot. So like I don't have a lot on my mind usually because I'm just not. I just try not to forget. Try not to remember stuff that doesn't really matter, which sounds weird, but like.
No, it doesn't sound weird. It's funny that you brought that up because I'm actually at a point in my life. I know I just turned 35, but before that, I started getting to a point where I worried so much about stuff. People might not know that about me, but like I do. I worry about things. I let things get to me a lot as far as like what other people think. You know what I mean? And I just feel like I feel overcome with a lot of anxiety. You know what I mean? Especially being like in this trade. I want to do good. I want to be like the best, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So if you like screw up or if you don't know something, you kind of feel like they're looking down on you, kind of like, what do you mean you don't know?
Yeah.
It's like, holy crap, dude, I'm new. You know what I mean?
That's the.
But I'm at a point where, and I don't mean to keep going, but I'm at a point where none of that shit matters, dude. You show up, you do what you can do, you do your best, and this is in life too.
Yeah.
Don't
Life
stress.
lessons, yeah.
Don't stress
Pay attention.
things. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wasn't somebody that stressed things all the time, but as I got older, I started to.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm at a point where I'm like, yo, life is way too short, man.
Yeah.
Like, life is way too short. You see people on social media complain about everything. You know what I mean?
Everything?
Everything. You
Like
know what
I
I mean?
picked up
Like,
on what you were doing?
it's true.
Yeah.
I feel that. But why? You know what I mean? Like, we're only here for a short amount of time.
Yeah.
And you don't know when your time is up.
Right.
So I always preach that, like, yo, live your life. Follow your dreams.
Yeah.
Do something with your life. Don't be 65 years old or 70 years old if you're lucky to make it that far and wonder what if.
Right.
And I never want my son to wonder what if. I want him to follow his dream, no matter what it is. No matter what it is.
My son wants to be in the NBA, guys.
I hope he makes it.
Me too.
You know? I hope he makes it. My son
I tell him, hey, there was a Muggsy Bogues. Or Bogues. Did I say it right?
He was one of my favorite
Okay,
players.
Of course.
Who the hell wasn't a Charlotte Hornets fan in the 90s? But I actually really dug that team. I wasn't, like, everybody was Chicago Bulls too, but I was a Hornets team.
Mavericks.
And Mavericks, yeah. I had some friends that liked the Mavericks, but I was like Muggsy Bogues and all them cats, you know. But my son is such a big dude, and he's not even a year. He's a year next month. He's such a big boy, and I'm sitting back like, yo, I hope he's a football player, bro.
That's like,
You know?
I feel like that's dad mode. Like, I don't want my son playing football.
Yeah.
Just because I'm big on, like, the CTE or whatever. Is it CTE? CTE,
What,
guys?
like the concussions
With
and
the
all
concussion.
that? Oh.
Yeah. So, like, I don't know enough about young kids playing football to be like, I want my son to play football and have to deal with that.
I think maybe it's better now than when I
Of
played when I was a
course.
kid.
Yeah,
Did you play?
No, I played for like 2 weeks.
We had those like thin Raiders helmets, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, we used to knock each other to the ground, dude. I loved playing football. How much time we got? 2 minutes? Quick story, man. When I used to play for Big Al. Remember him?
No.
Big Al for the Raiders. He was like one of the best coaches in town, man. He's since passed a long time ago, but he was one of my favorite guys ever, dude, and he was my coach. And I showed up late for practice because my dad made me do my homework. That's what I said.
Yeah.
He goes, Silva, why are you late? I'm like, my dad made me do my homework. And he goes, good, now you can run the rec twice. I'm like, running the rec once sucked, you know?
Yeah.
So I only got like 25 minutes of practice because I was late. But just those days taught you discipline.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Maybe not want to hit my teens, but, you know, as a kid, you know. So we just got a few minutes left, man. I want to thank you very much for coming on.
Thanks for having me.
And, yeah, absolutely, we'll have to do it again. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is my friend Dan Landry. I don't know if you have anything that you wanna say.
I got nothing to close with. I'm just happy to be here and be a part of this grand. That's it. I went.
The
I
grand
just kept
opening?
going and just like dropped the ball. So whatever, it's fine.
It's all good. It's all good. I want to thank you, man, for coming on the PodBoss. We certainly appreciate it. I want to thank my brother-in-law, Scott Masterson. I want to thank Mike Brizzolara, very much the assistant audio producer. What's your title over there, man?
I guess that works.
Yeah, fuck it.
Sounds good.
Thank you very much, guys. Thank you guys for watching. If you want to leave anything in the comments of what subjects you want to hear about, if you want to come on the PodBoss, let me know. Shoot me a message, and I would certainly make the schedule for you to come on. So thank you very much for watching, and peace.
Peace.